Hi, I'm Dan Probanik with Chagrin River Outfitters, and welcome back to Shop Talk Shorts. Today, we're going to help you out with a couple of great Skagit casting tips to help improve your Skagit casting. Stay tuned.
Back on the water again. We did a couple casts, that double spey and the snap C cast, but I'm going to give you a couple tips to maybe shorten your learning curve or casting curve. So when we lift, when the line is adhered to the water and stuck, a lot of people have a tendency to rush into the cast, but basically what's going to happen is you're going to be performing a cast to make a cast. And to execute the set part, you want to be able to lift the rod, lift it like this, and feel when it comes and gets easy. It's called unengaging the line to the surface of the water. If there is too much line adhered to the water, which is called line stick, then it's going to spring. So let's just watch what happens here. So this, you try to do it wants to spring out of control. But now, if you really take your time and do exercise, lift slow. Oh, it gets easy. And then you go over here and place it and just take your time and really see what it takes to get this line where you can manipulate it and control this chaos of a Skagit cast. I lift it like this, I pick it up with my bottom hand, move it around, and then eventually you're gonna find out that if I lift and it feels easy, everything goes so smooth and like silk. So that's just a lift exercise or a lift tip, is that, controlling that. The next is going to be, since the power in the cast is the D loop, is just practice like this. Going into the key position, making a D loop. Because a lot of times if you go too slow, like this, if you notice a lot of line, there's no D loop, which is the loop underneath, it doesn't want to go anywhere because you have an unenergized D loop. But if you practice, and if you go too hard, it flies up in the trees like that behind me. So there's tempo in everything else, and everybody else is that, but a nice tempo. So this exercise or tip is just go just like this, low, high. Don't even make the cast. How much energy does it take to make that D loop? Just keep doing this. And remember, another little tip is that everybody wants to do this. They want to go right into your casting position here. And that's what's called cutting the corner. Think of it as poke your hand out to remind yourself and go out and around. Get that rod out and around. And just that exercise like that, and just keep practicing it. Just start right here, form the D loop, too much. And now I feel exactly what it takes to get this rod loaded, practicing the D loop. You can also do it from this side, just practice. What does it take to load the rod? Oh, not enough. Oh, there's a good one. I do this for hours. It's called a switch cast. So control that. Don't worry about bombing it out there. Don't worry about shooting line. Don't worry about catching fish. Spend time. Go down to the shop. Get with your shop buddies or whatever. Get a group together and cast together and just cast and practice. Hope that helped out, and we'll see you next time.